Aeros fans, welcome back to the 2012 edition of Aeros Update. And yo dog, I heard you like updates, so we updated your update so you can update while you update. And in this episode we'll be talking about recent Aeros who made their major league debuts in 2011, and we'll also see what Orbit's up to. But first, Arya Mirabili lets us know which entertaining promotions are returning to Canal Park in 2012.
Arya Mirabili here at Canal Park, while the Akron Aeros promotion staff works hard to think of new ways to keep fans coming to the ballpark. Why mess with success? I sat down with promotions director Calvin Funkhauser to ask him a little bit about what fan-favorite promotions we can expect this upcoming season.
We're actually bringing back quite a bit of stuff that we did last year that obviously the fans really got a kick up. We wouldn't be bringing it back if they didn't think it was awesome. But we're scheduling another appearance by the Superstars, which is a big crowd favorite last year. Midget Wrestling was another big hit last year. That'll be back again this year on a Thirsty Thursday. We're also bringing back our Egg Hunt, which will be early in the season, sponsored by KT Waterproofing. It's in there. We'll have about 10,000 eggs spread across the field. Give a chance for the kids to just mad rush. We'll have great prizes, that kind of thing as well. Cash Dash is another thing we're bringing back, where we spread $1,000 in singles in the outfield and give, I believe it was 30 lucky fans, the opportunity to collect as much money as they can after the game. We'll be doing 2 dog days again this summer. Let's see, 2 big splash days. If you missed last year, we basically turned the stadium into a water park. Another money giveaway with the Green Dogs, and then we'll also be doing the Princess Tea Party again.
Not only will fans be able to enjoy some of their favorite returning promotions, this year the Aeros are also expanding their popular firework nights.
Yeah, we're expanding our shows. We're going from 14 shows last year up to 20 this season. We'll have fireworks every Friday night throughout the course of the year this year, and then starting in June we'll have fireworks every Saturday night as well. So every Saturday in June, July, and August there'll be fireworks out here at Canal Park. One of those shows is going to be on July 3rd this year. That'll be our biggest fireworks show of the year. Obviously our Independence Day Fireworks Spectacular, so it'll be a huge show, and if you're only going to come to one fireworks show all year, that should probably be the one.
New Food and Beverage Director Nate Michael will also be bringing back last year's headline-grabbing extreme food items.
Some of the extreme items we'll be bringing back will be the Nice to Meet You Burger, the Wonder Dog, which is our foot-long hot dog and some of the crazy toppings, the 3-Dog Night, that was a fan favorite, the Screamer, which is the ice cream, and our turkey leg.
After last year, fans might be wondering if there will be any new additions to the Extreme Foods lineup for the 2012 season.
Funny you ask, I do have some crazy ideas that I've thought of, but I can't reveal that yet.
For more information on our returning promotions and what's new, check out our promotion schedule at akronaeros.com.
Thank you, Arya. Also, last year's weekly promotion schedule will remain pretty much the same, with Charity Starts at Home on Mondays, 2 for Tuesdays, the night formerly known as Thirsty Thursday, which we might not be able to call it that anymore due to a copyright claim. And Friday and Saturdays are fireworks nights. Sundays will remain Family Fun Days. Grady Sizemore, CC Sabathia, Victor Martinez, all are examples of all-star caliber players who played right here at Canal Park on their way to the majors. Matt Hartong discusses recent Aeros players who hope to follow in their footsteps on this week's Field Report.
Hello Aeros fans, and welcome back for another exciting season of Akron Aeros baseball. My name's Matt Hartong, and for the 2012 season, I'll help keep you up to date on what's happening on the diamond in the Field Report. This week, we'll be looking at some recent Aeros players who made their way to the big leagues in 2011. Before the 2011 season, both Lonnie Chisenhall and Jason Kipnis had not seen a single at-bat in AAA, and both spent the majority of their 2010 season here in Akron. But by the end of 2011, both Chisenhall and Kipnis cemented themselves as key pieces in the Indians' future. After playing 117 games with the Aeros in 2010, Lonnie Chisenhall broke into the Major League roster this past season, platooning at third base with Jack Hanahan. Chisenhall played 66 games with the Tribe this year, hitting .255 and hitting 7 home runs. Chisenhall got off to a slow start, but seemed to get more comfortable at the plate as the season went along. The Indians are hoping 2012 is a breakout year for the young third baseman. Second baseman Jason Kipnis played the majority of his 2010 season here in Akron and was expected to spend most of his 2011 in Columbus. But when Orlando Cabrera faltered in July after a hot start, Kipnis got his call up and had an immediate impact. Kipnis hit .272 with 7 home runs for the Indians, had a few clutch walk-off hits, and also became the first rookie since 1952 to have a 5-hit, 4-run game. If Kipnis can progress, his name could be with Robinson Cano, Chase Utley, and Dustin Pedroia as one of the top offensive second basemen in the game. One player who started the 2011 season with the Aeros and made the jump to the big show is reliever Nick Hagedorn. Hagedorn made 12 appearances in Akron, pitching 22 2/3 innings with an impressive 1.59 ERA. Hagedorn then went out for 34 appearances with Columbus before his September call-up. Hagedorn made 9 relief appearances and aside from 2 shaky outings against Oakland and Texas, pitched well from the Tribe pen. The big lefty will be a candidate for Cleveland's opening day roster if he can compete with established lefties Tony Sipp and Rafael Perez. In 2010, starting pitcher Alex White's first year of professional baseball ended here in Akron, where he pitched 106 2/3 innings and had an ERA of 2.28. After starting 1 game for Columbus in April, White got his shot in the Tribe starting rotation, giving the Indians 3 solid starts during the Indians' early season run. But White's time with the Indians was short-lived after a middle finger sprain in late May, and then being involved in the trade that brought Ubaldo Jimenez to Cleveland. White made it back to the majors in 2011 after the trade with Colorado, but struggled in his last 7 appearances. The other key piece to the Jimenez trade, Indians' 2010 first-round draft pick Drew Pomeranz, also made it to the majors in 2011, but not in an Indians uniform. In Pomeranz's first professional season, he made his way up the ranks quickly, including a brief 3-game stint with the Aeros, where he looked impressive for a first-year player. The day he was scheduled to make his 4th start in Akron, Pomeranz was included with White in the trade for Ubaldo Jimenez. After the trade, which included Aeros Joe Gardner and Matt McBride, Pomeranz had a quick stop in AA Tulsa before making the jump to Colorado. Pomeranz started 4 games for the Rockies to put a cap on a rookie season that started in Single A and ended in the majors. Many players you'll see here in Akron are close to making the jump to Cleveland, so go to AkronAeros.com and get your tickets for 2012 to see them up close and personal. Next episode, we'll talk about players from the 2011 Aeros squad that will be moving up and might find themselves in the majors in 2012.
Thank you, Matt. Now, let's see what Orbit's up to in...
Where in the world is
Orbit from the Aeros?
On Saturday, February 4th, Orbit will once again be tackling the tower. Orbit will be racing his mascot rivals up 38 flights of stairs at the Galleria in downtown Cleveland, raising money for the Ronald McDonald House. Orbit's schedule is pretty open these days, so if you like to have that big furry space cat at your event or party, just call 330-253-5151 to schedule your Orbit appearance. And before we sign off here at Aeros Update, we just want to take a minute to give a shout out to Jim Fander, Aeros Vice President and COO, who has accepted the General Manager's position with the Port Charlotte Stone Crabs. Jim helped bring a lot of great ideas to Canal Park last year, and we wish him luck at his new position. And one last reminder, the Aeros home opener is Thursday, April 12th against the Trenton Thunder, the New York Yankees AA affiliate. Tickets for opening day and all Aeros home games are available at, you guessed it, AkronAeros.com. You can also keep up to date with the Aeros on Facebook, Twitter, and of course, you can subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.